Welcome to Free Beer Friday, powered in part by Classic of Dim.
We gotta finish that water before we get started.
You're a slew, man.
Look, guys, we hydrate. We hydrate behind the scenes.
It is important.
Free Beer Friday.
I'm slowly hydrating.
There you go.
Yeah.
But then we got to make room for more beer, right?
Yeah,
I'm being prodded to finish.
Yeah, I know, right? Be like, drink the water.
Oh, yeah, peer pressure water.
Right,
drinking.
water.
Guys, welcome back to Free Beer Friday. Your host, as always, Ben Easley from The Bearded Monk. I think
You don't have Bearded Monk shirt on.
I always have my
He
tattoo,
always
though.
is branded,
I'm always branded. My co-host, my wonderful co-host, Jennifer the Bearded Lady.
What's up? I have mine somewhere, too. I can't
Yeah, yours
show.
is like, oh,
there we go.
There it is.
We're both
Nice.
branded. It's
Nice.
okay.
We're all branded.
And mine is no.
And Matt Dixon's here from North Texas Beer Week.
Get a big like King Hippo style Beer Week logo
Yes.
on my stomach.
Ooh, this would look real nice right there.
I am gonna get
Give
my
it a
first
little-
tattoo soon. I know what it is.
Oh, yeah?
You don't have any tattoos?
Are you going to get a Bearded Monk
none.
tattoo this soon?
No, let me get my first one first.
Oh,
Then
that'd
maybe.
been awesome.
Man.
I'm gonna get the rapper MF Doom, like a black and white thing from the Mad Villain album. Does anybody know what I'm talking about at all? On my arm.
Do you know what we're talking about?
So that's a.
Sweet.
Nice.
We're here talking about beer, and I'm talking about the mysterious rapper MF Doom.
Hey, it's okay.
Yeah.
These
Derailed.
these conversations go everywhere, man.
They
It's
do.
all
It's
good.
True. That's the best thing about beer is it touches so many things.
It does.
It
so much of our
lubricates
lives. Yes.
It does. Literally, it's liquid. Lubricates.
People
This
get
one
more friendly. They start
especially.
talking more. They.
It's a really good description of beer.
I mean, how many friends do you think
Social
you've made
lubricant.
over just like, hey, what's up? You'd like Sequence? I had that the other day. It's great.
It's so true.
Now let's go on a
An
weekend
adventure.
trip together
Yeah.
to St. Lucia. Or something.
I was just saying, why
Do
St.
it.
Lucia?
It's beautiful
That's
this
the
time of
place.
year. Have you ever been? I have no idea.
I haven't been either.
I love this. This is a great derailing.
I know, right?
This is perfect.
Well, what are we drinking?
Okay.
I'll bring the rails back.
There
I
you
have
go.
a
All right.
Lakewood lager.
Oh, nice.
Because Lakewood.
Because
and lager.
liquid.
Because liquid.
It's very crisp. It pairs well with queso, which I love, grilled meats, which I also enjoy, and block parties. Not as big a fan of those, but the other two for three.
Oh.
I like
I'm
that
all
liquid
about
puts that
all
on
of
there
those.
too. That's pretty.
I
that's
like
really
putting
awesome.
on block parties and then being there for the first 10 minutes and then
Decent.
sneaking off 10 minutes and then going and doing my own thing somewhere else.
And then
Yeah.
going and playing video games in your room.
Something.
Is that what you do? What are you drinking?
Oh, I've got the Brooklyn Lager.
You guys are both
Also-
drinking lager.
We're drinking easy stuff
It's
today.
lager Friday.
Come
Okay,
on.
I mean, I'm doing the sequence.
That's
you know?
easy. Yeah,
This isn't easy. This has electrolytes.
and it has quench in the name
Yeah.
It has what plants crave.
It does have
That's it.
plants. Great.
Why do plants crave it?
Because
because electrolytes.
it
It's
has
like lager, but that's better.
what do you use? Water, like in the toilet?
That's gross.
Such a good.
We
movie.
laugh. We're headed
Yes.
there.
Guys, go watch Idiocracy from Mike Judge.
Best
Enjoy it to
It
the
is
fullest.
very fun.
Yes.
And then Office Space, if you've ever worked in an office and not seen it, that's about as spot
Dead on. Yeah. Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I did for many years.
Yeah. Well, okay. For these folks out here that don't know what North Texas Beer Week, this
Outside
is what
of the
you're doing
Denton
now.
thing, or in the video,
in the video
There are
world.
In the
people out there.
interworld.
We're like in a
Interwebs.
fishbowl thing. It's almost like people are going to come poke at us
Right.
later.
Oh,
and
see,
like,
and I call it the tiger
Don't knock on the
cage.
tank.
the
and
tiger
then
cage,
we'll-
yeah, that's better for you. You're like a prowler,
Arr. Just start joking.
not in a bad way.
Leave
That
me
sounded
alone. Leave me alone.
No.
Next Halloween, I'm gonna put on like a little kitty face. Like,
Oh
I'm
my
a
gosh.
tiger.
bad. Fierce Easley.
That's what Ben is. He's a tiger, and he goes.
Meow meow.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
give us the rundown on North Texas
Of
Beer
this
Week.
thing,
Because
Of
a
my
bunch of the
chest?
nerds out in the world know what this is, but
Yeah.
maybe some other folks don't.
People like
Yeah.
us three probably know
Right.
what it is.
Exactly.
Probably hit their Facebook feed today. If not, I'm probably doing something wrong. I should just back it up and go in.
Oh man,
Yeah,
come on.
But on the way before, we were at your place earlier, and there was a guy that had never heard of it and saw it at your place. So,
See, and he's a regular drinker.
see,
He goes out to the bars. He loves to drink beer. He just may not know what's going on in the world of beer.
well, that's it. So it's the 6th year of it. The first 2 years of
Golly,
it
has
were.
really been 6 years.
Yeah.
No, and it really makes me feel old. I mean, having a 7-year-old doesn't help, but there's that and many other things like music. A lot of times today, I'm like, what band is that? There's a cow and a farmer outside.
What's
a
up,
dancing
guys?
cow at that.
Nice.
Yes. Very nice.
Pirouetting or whatever that would be.
That was nice. That was nice.
Alternative Gifts Fair.
Oh, excellent.
He-
With a
Excellent.
T, not gifts.
How much
like,
beer can we drink at this fair? A whole lot?
As much as you
or
can.
or even more? as much as I can drink. I love this plan.
Nice.
I absolutely love this plan.
A bushel and a peck, I think, is what he said was the
Oh.
amount.
Played.
Yeah.
Well played, yes.
Yeah, that's farmer
Okay,
talk
farmer.
for a lot. Yeah. So yeah, this is Nortex Beer Week going in the 6th year. It was Dallas Beer Week for 2 years before it, and it was run by a couple in Houston that were well-meaning and well-intended, but they just didn't live here and didn't know what was going on.
And they're sweet,
That's
wonderful
hard.
people.
They were
The
very
sweet,
nice.
wonderful
Yeah.
people
They did
that gave us
Houston
all of the
Beer Week too.
talk craft beer
They
groups.
said
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
The
that's
TFCB
right. That's where that started. Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And thank goodness for all those. Right?
Yes,
Right?
There is-
yes.
Yes.
My
way-
favorite Facebook group.
the best. So yeah, we helped out. Me and my old business partner that started Dallas Brewing with me. We had just started. We started helping them out with the last Dallas Beer Week. We would come to meetings and we'd have these volunteers that would be like, it'd be people like us, like back in the day, like with your site and what you do and like what I started doing. And they'd go, well, how can I want to go talk to Bearded Monk. It's my favorite. I didn't mean to hit you that hard. It's my favorite. I thought you were further away. But it's my favorite place to go and I want them to be involved with Beer Week. What should I do? And the organizers would go, just go drink a beer and talk to them. And it wasn't paid and they didn't have any partners, and money. And so what we knew is we wanted to, put together like a group to help kind of form it. So it was somebody from Andrews, somebody from Benny Keith, couple people from breweries, people from blogs, Scooter, who's kind of a old
Heard it.
school, beer dude from back in the day. Texas Brews, I think, was his site. Shout out to Scooter, always representing the Fourth Worth side of things. But took it and said, all right, let's make it a paid thing. Let's then take that money, use it to market, to get as many voices and as many people on this as we can. Luckily, we got so our mission, just really concisely, is to increase the responsible consumption and awareness of just good beer. Craft has become difficult to define now, but just better beer is what I always call it in the whole North Texas region. So that's up here with the beautiful magical stuff that you guys have cultivated and grown up here. What's happened in Fort Worth. I mean, I was born and raised in Louisville, so I'm always been hyper aware that every area has its own kind of thing. Like I did one semester up here at UNT unsuccessfully. So I had that under my belt and I'd been out to Fort Worth. And so I just kind of knew every area had its own
all of
story
these
to
little
tell.
cultures
Yeah.
around
Everywhere, little
DFW.
Dixon
Yeah.
cultures, yeah.
Little beer
You
cultures.
got to test for them.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
They show
Yeah.
up on some tests, some swabs. But yeah, anyway, so that was the idea: is just get as many people to hear about, talk about drinking, learning about beer as possible.
Nice.
It started as 7 days. We decided we'd supersize that to 10.
Why not kick it up a little bit?
That's where we sit
Come on,
today.
man.
And really, it was the ticket that was like, we've sold some advertising during that. You're onto something. These beer people, because it was early, right? There was.
Yeah.
We did a
6 years
shirt
ago
the
was pretty
first
early.
year that I got every operating brewery to get on board, let us use their logo on the back, and then get them at cost and sell them for whatever they wanted. And it was painful to do, but it was awesome because then we had this shirt. But that you couldn't do that today. The shirt would look like NASCAR or something.
Right.
This is something brewery. And then B, I don't even have contact info for some of the newer breweries, so it's like
true.
it's pop up every day.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
world is just blowing
Which is
up.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I love
It's
it.
great. I mean, again, as a local person, and what I say on like our brew bus tours is, no matter where you live in North Texas, every nook and cranny's got local beer now.
All these beers are springing up
And the
everywhere.
back of our Dallas Brew Scene shirts and the bus ones have like a drink local thing. That's what's on the
Oh,
website.
yeah.
So kind of
Yeah,
our
yeah.
whole bit was support local, because look how many people have been hired and either own businesses like all of us, or work in the beer industry now, or brew beer for a living, or sell it, or market it, or whatever. So
Yeah.
it's
That's
been
really
cool to be a
important.
part of from the get-go, and I think Beer Week was kind of in there in the beginning and has helped,
Yeah.
hopefully helped.
Oh,
all
big
that out.
time, man.
It
Yeah.
has. I
Yeah,
love it.
You have been there to support this and spring it up. I very much think that.
Yeah.
And luckily
So-
there was other voices. If it was just mine, it would've
well,
been-
that's
Yeah, but you were a great supporter.
yeah. I did. I got in early. If it was a really good stock, I'd be not sitting here.
right. So I know North Texas Beer Week is a marathon for me.
Oh, yes.
And a marathon for the participants.
Or for anybody who's
Yes.
got events going
Right.
on.
I was about to
at their-
say.
At
So
their
how
shop, right?
how is it for you and you, Ben, for all of these like North Texas Beer Weeks events that you guys do? Because I mean, I stay hydrated and I eat a lot during this week and I try to work out. That's
Yeah, I'm gonna eat
all
as
I
soon as
try
we're
to
done because I
do
have not eaten
because there's
all
so many
day.
things every day. But you put this together. How amazing, difficult, sweat,
So I'm doing
tears,
more-
blood, whatever.
One weird thing is to work 51 weeks of the year, right, on something. And to know how much goes in, it's like all this, especially like this year, we moved from the Morning News as our co-presenting partner with the ticket to the Observer, which has been awesome. And we've always had Fort Worth Weekly on as sort of a partner and stuff like that. But it is always, I get real, it's weird. It's like this weird feeling at the end of it when it's all done. Next Sunday, the 11th happens, and it's like, it's over. The 10 days is over.
Is it like a wedding?
Yeah, kind of, or something to where you're like, I built all this
"Aw."
up. So this year I'm especially trying, because in previous years I'd had the Brewers Ball to also orchestrate, which was in and of itself a whole thing.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. At least for
I
this
know,
year.
I'm so
Never
sad.
say never. I'm not saying it's. I'd pour one out if we could. Yeah, I mean it could come back. I mean, so anybody that doesn't know Brewers Ball, it was kind of our signature event as Beer Week.
It was a great end cap.
Yeah.
Well, it did. Yeah, and a lot of times it was that last Friday, and kind
a
of
big party.
was right there to push you off to that last end weekend and
Like,
kind of be good.
Industry people it was amazing. Everybody knew everybody, and it was just like a fun.
That's for sure what it
industry
turned into the last
fair.
2 years.
Yeah.
So,
And
I mean,
you
I
get
think
to see
there's
people that shouldn't be dressed in tuxes and ball gowns.
Yes.
Dressed in
You're
tuxes
just
and ball
like,
gowns.
you look
I
good.
remember the first year there was a
What
female
the-
beer rep that came walking down, and it was like, she's all that or something.
Oh my gosh.
Where it's like everybody stopped and looked, and she's like, "What? I'm a girl." Like, because normally it's button-up shirts and
Oh, yeah.
jeans and
Right.
stuff at most beer festivals. I mean, the idea was to do a few hours of, and we kind of had to get interesting with it, kind of how we did it. We just did it as a private party where we didn't sell tickets the day of, and so where you didn't have a drink ticket when you walked in, you were just handed a glass, and there's 40 breweries, there's 12 restaurants, eat and drink and be merry.
Yeah.
We had the opera come
Oh, wow.
the second year and do all the like.
See, I missed
really
that.
cool.
Well, so it was cool, but it was too much. It became very David Lynchian at some point. And one of the breweries was right in front of him. And there was this guy that had a kilt, and he came out and like did this, all these drinking games and stuff. It was cool, but he's like, man, it got really loud and kind of weird right in front of me for all night. But it was, my vision was have all these people lined up out front, because there was a 500 ticket event, which we never ever sold all 500 tickets is kind of part of it. It was $125, which is expensive. Yeah. But again, 3 hours of all you can. And the other thing that we required is not only rare beer, but a brewmaster, owner, or a founder to be there. Mm-hmm. So not to knock other festivals, which I used to work on Untapped and a bunch of other ones, but it's
see
the person
reps,
standing there,
right?
Yes.
Or it's a volunteer in some cases.
Oh yeah,
right? Yeah.
But you go to there and you go to Brewers Ball and David Walker's actually serving your beer.
Right.
Yeah,
We got
it's
lucky
really cool.
the first few
You know
years.
everybody. You feel special.
Yeah.
And that's part of what is hard to recreate that every year is the folks like David Walker like, well, I've done that twice. I'm launching.
I've got to be all over the world.
Yeah. I'm building a brew pub in Venice or whatever, like whatever they're up to. And you're like, okay, cool. But yeah, we were lucky to get Dave Ingvers from Founders. Once we got brewery that year. Heck, Patrick Rue came, the owner of the brewery, the year before they even signed with Andrews and started distributing here.
Right
so
on.
that was pretty neat.
Yeah.
So
I always saw
that could happen
even
again.
locally. I always saw Wim. I always saw
Fritz was always
Kevin.
there,
yeah. Brad Farbstein was always
Yeah.
up from Real Ale.
Grant
like,
and Grant from Revolver.
yeah,
I mean,
you
yeah, it was
always
really-
saw them in that group. That was always fun.
And it is special the bigger the scene gets. A lot of either they just won't participate in the festival because there's so many of them, or they will and say, hey, I'm going to send my beer, and just because it is what it is, right? People have businesses and families.
They do. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
and the
interesting.
world gets so big.
And it was in a
So-
ballroom, so it was fancy.
So what is the
yeah.
kickoff this year?
So the big thing tonight, I've kind of been promoting this because me up here, because I'm very egotistical. I'm kicking
Me
off,
too.
kicking off my night in Denton with you guys, which is exciting. The one big one which happens every year, is Barrel Age Legion. So this year's Legion
I
is
love
being
me
tapped.
some Barrel Age Legion.
Which there's part of my soul that's there. That's usually kind
Yes,
of my
always.
kickoff is to
I
go
love
do
community.
that. Yeah.
Wait, am I wearing my community hat?
And
You have a Montauk.
Nah. I guess
I've been wearing my community hat all day, and I forgot about it.
Well, luckily, there's plenty of other chances to get it throughout the
Right.
week. They just had really cool stemless glassware up there today. Nice.
No, I need to go
okay.
like the stemless tikus.
Yeah, basically. It's
Oh
like
my
a little wine
gosh.
glass. Yeah.
little
I want
fancy
it.
glass. Okay, so we're
Nerd.
holding off
Such a
on
nerd.
ours.
I'm like geeking out about glasses. I'm
We're
sorry.
all like, oh my God.
Stemless tikus.
I was talking to them. We're going to sit on Legion and Barrel Age Legion until 12 Beers of Christmas.
Oh, snap. That's
yeah,
awesome.
good.
and then when it gets real cold, then we're going to put them out side by side.
So this year's bourbon again, right? I don't know exactly
so.
which one. Last year was rum.
rum
I
and
think.
Jack Daniels.
I think I rather had like some coconut flavors and
Yeah, it was
something.
boozy. I think the ABV is the same this year.
Okay, yeah.
I'm excited to
Makes
try
sense.
it. Yeah.
Community, we
Awesome.
love you.
That's one cool thing about Beer Week is a bunch of people, like Denton County, which you have a beer with
I
them
do.
tomorrow.
Oh.
People make special beers for it. The only time you can get that's a one batch, right? One-off batch.
It is a one-off batch. It is a Blueberry Fortune, and it is a blueberry milkshake IPA.
It's getting hard to say beer types.
I know, right? It's really hard to put
I'm out of beer, so I'm going to
That
start
beer's
pouring.
literally
Yeah, go
a
for it.
mouthful also because of its,
I'll try it.
what I'm guessing is a nice
It
soft
is.
mouthful, right? As a
It
milkshake
is.
IPA.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about that one. I was like, no, yes, mine.
Oh, yeah, that's a Haysbro, too.
Yeah.
This one,
Haysbro's everywhere.
the Blueberry Fortune is, I tasted it, and it tastes like a blueberry pastry. Like either
Were any
blueberry-
pastries harmed in the making of it? or was
No, we did not harm any pastries, luckily, but we may have
Ordered
eaten
so many
some.
muffins.
it- Pink Boots made like a donut beer.
Mm-hmm. I saw that.
recently.
I saw that.
Oh.
It's really interesting being part of the brewing process and knowing what actually goes into all of it, and like
lot.
to put it in the mash is interesting because it's just sugar. It just turns into sugar.
Well, it's
yeah.
got to go somewhere down there.
I know, right? I'm like,
what?
where does it?
Who cleaned that one out?
Yeah.
Probably not fun.
There's the hassle. You never want to think about the whole back end of everything.
Well, it sounds so glamorous, right? Like I brew beer for a living. Okay, well, really, you're making an environment for yeast to do what it does.
Yes.
right?
You're a janitor.
I always say that it's like
Come on.
yeast,
You're a janitor and
poop,
a
or pee
technician.
is what we like.
Wim-
I know it sounds really crazy, but this
Wim
is
from Lakewood always called it he's like,
Yeast
I'm a yeast herder.
Oh, nice.
what he
Yeah.
said, yeah.
Yeah.
make me
Really,
some
at the end of the
things.
day, like, yeah, I'm making sure yeast can do its thing.
That's true. That's true.
What else is going on?
We
There's so many
so
things.
Sunday,
I know.
Many
It's a
things.
freaking 10 days of it.
Yeah.
I'm doing something pretty fun. Well, again, like in my own head, it's fun, but it's I
Your
tried.
imagination
okay.
of it.
Yeah,
is
so I
great.
do the brew bus too, and I was like, okay, I don't have a ball.
This is the
to
Dallas
focus
brew
on.
bus.
Dallas brew
Yes.
bus. Well, it's like the Cowboys, right? Like we named it Dallas Brew Bus, just like I did Dallas Brew Scene because it was connected to Brew
Yeah.
Scene.
But
So it
you're
would have been weird.
all over DFW.
Because our mission with Brew Scene in the beginning was to cultivate and grow the beer scene in North Texas through interaction and education. And so we literally, when we started the brew bus, it was on a school bus and would literally pick up a bunch of adults in a school bus, take them to a bunch of breweries,
That's really awesome.
and feed them luck.
Because you get to go get schooled on
Feed them a
beer.
luck sandwich. Yeah, by me, which is
Bam.
iffy.
Boom.
But I talked. Yeah, I talked. We would do trivia and stuff. But I'm doing one of those. John Williams' places, Dots, East
Yeah.
Side and Oak Street.
Yeah, everybody's meeting at Dots
Starting at Dots.
on Sunday.
Sunday,
This
yeah.
all on
So
Sunday.
about
Oh,
11:15. Tickets are
okay.
available. Tomorrow's Festival is kind
Yes.
of the big one tomorrow.
At Brain Dead.
Brain Dead Festival. So
Yes.
I highly recommend.
That's like a
Those boys
that's
know
a
some beer.
tacos. No, tacos and
Fried
fried
chicken
chicken
this
this year. This year's
Oh,
fried chicken.
nice.
Which tacos was awesome, but I heard fried chicken and their new chef's name's Taylor, I think.
Oh,
and
nice.
that's I think how
Oh.
he got the job was he made him fried chicken and they were like, hired. Can you start
Done.
today?
Right? Guess who made the panel of the woman in craft beer?
That's another event
Oh.
that
I
Brain Dead always
know.
does.
I
Nice.
always need to like
Why
say
can't
that
I be
one.
on this panel?
Well,
You aren't a
you
woman
don't
of craft
have a
beer.
woman.
I'm a woman of craft.
Well,
If you want to, we
things.
could make a men of craft beer panel, but I think that's a bad idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we
sexist.
would all come
That's
and boo
mean.
you. All the
sounds
women of craft
iffy,
beer would be
yeah.
like, boo. No, I'm just kidding.
It's men of craft beer every week.
Right. Every
Let us
week.
have a day.
When is this happening?
This is on
That's
Wednesday.
Wednesday at
Yeah.
Brain
On
Dead.
Wednesday, right
Yeah,
on.
so panel
Also at
Stephanie
Brain
Meyer,
Dead.
a.k.a. Kraft Meyer, is going to be the
The
moderator or
Yes,
whatever you call
moderator.
it. Yeah, sort of deal. Last year was cool. Teeny from Guide Live went out there and did like a live video of it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I got to watch some of it. The guys are allowed, right? Like guys can
Oh
come
no,
watch it.
you
Yeah.
can come watch
can't
us.
Can't
get
be
up
on
on
the
stage.
panel.
You can come
Yeah.
support us and watch us and ask questions and like all of that. But
I'm gonna ask
just
the most
so
ridiculous
excited.
questions.
You and I should get online.
What's a
Yeah.
yeast?
Let's pre-plan this tonight. We
Yes.
should
Oh
make
my
our
gosh!
list. Yeah.
Don't ask me. I'm just kidding.
This
I don't
one's
know if there's any.
specifically for the bearded lady.
Right? Be like, oh my god, bye.
All right, so that's happening Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's Wednesday.
Dude, that's
Sunday,
awesome.
the bus. So we come up here, going to just literally park on Oak Street and between.
You're coming up here though. Like
From
Dallas is
Dallas. Yeah,
coming
Dallas
up
to
Driving
here.
from Dallas to Denton.
And here's the
What's
best
up?
part: a bunch of cans of Turning Point. This is not Turning Point. I just needed to illustrate the can. A bunch of Turning Point beer and Celestial Beer Works, who's
Okay,
brand
well
spanking
then.
new in
I
Dallas.
know it's
Yes.
beautiful brand.
Crowlers
Matt
that they're
Reynolds.
filling for me tomorrow, and I'm gonna go get them.
Nice. Oh, yeah, we got
So-
some Turning Point hiding for you right now.
That's right. You've
Yeah.
been my Turning Point
Yeah.
liaison. I
Dude,
appreciate it.
And I tapped in the double
Texas
dry
dollar-
hop.
yeah, double dry
dollar
hopped even.
Texas. Yeah.
So I know what I'm
Just
doing.
now?
That's on tap
Tonight?
right now.
Shut up.
I drew
How are
JR
you
from
so-
Dallas.
Game
You
on.
are just
For the
so
tap ball. You
lucky
did. That's what
with
that was.
Tups
Yeah, that was it.
over-
Well, so he went out there, right? And then he calls me because I knew I needed to get the thing. And he goes, "You need to get beer or something from them?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just happen to be at the bar right now." Like, oh, I love it when things just serendipitously happen.
Yeah.
Right? Like, well, this
Saved
is
you a
perfect.
trip out
Now
to
I know my
Bedford.
Friday's
The clouds
perfect.
open.
Yeah, that's exactly what I should be doing today. So that'd be fun. I
Sweet.
think I've got a dozen seats left or so on it.
Nice.
Beer out there. There is a bathroom on the bus for anybody
That's
worried
nice.
about the long drive.
This is perfect.
It is. It's not a school bus anymore. It's a big, cushy,
Oh, it's like
56 person
perfect.
fancy,
coach
swanky,
bus.
swanky
Yes.
bus. A swanky bus.
Go
Only the best.
Go online, Dallas Brew Bus, buy the ticket
Yeah.
for Sunday.
Still some left.
I'm going to convince the wife.
East
to
Side
let
Oak
me
Street,
go
you
to-
get one beer at either both of them or each. So you can either just sit at Oak Street and have a beer each, full poured, and John said whatever you guys want.
No, wait.
at it.
Is a beer at Dots included as well, or you got to
No Dots. So if we come back, I'll probably hang out at Dots. I'm actually staying down there, safety first,
Nice.
after Festival in the new Deep Ellum hostel.
Oh, nice.
Not in a mixed room because I'm too old for that. Like I can't sleep dorm style with a bunch of teenagers, but me and my wife have like a private, like a queen room.
Nice.
Nice.
So you just got to stay in Deep Ellum, hop on the bus, come up to Denton, party with us all day, and then just roll back
Roll
down
back,
and take a
just
nap.
go back to sleep.
Oh, I like this. All
And
right, guys.
another
We
fun
got a
one,
plan.
if we have time, I don't know where our time is the Bus to Nowhere. It used to be, so I didn't realize I changed the name inadvertently, but it was Road to Nowhere. First year it was really fun. We loaded up a bus. Yeah, that's where it. Yeah,
Nice.
so
Yeah.
I switched it
I like it.
because egotist like bus. I need to put bus in there.
Right.
So this one we load up at the common table next Saturday. We then
I'm
head
drinking the rest of this.
to
You guys
should.
did it
It's
so well.
delicious. We then head to Civilpore, Chad
Can
and
I have
Nellie's
this one?
place. Big Tex Big
Nice.
Fest, Chad and Nellie,
Yes. Do it.
for
Open
some
it.
coffees and for some pastries and for some beer because they have like
Oh.
a really nice system with crowlers
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff. Then we're gonna go to Bowls and Tacos, which Braindead also
Mm-hmm.
owns. Literally jump off the bus, grab a taco that'll be sitting there, grab a can, shotgun the can, eat the taco, get back on the bus. Go to Braindead, eat and drink.
Go 2 minutes down the road.
Right,
to
and then
Braindead.
finish back at the common. So again, it's kind of the bus to
Nice.
the road to nowhere because we do go places, but so that one would be a lot of fun too. It's kind of and that one I have an Airbnb in Uptown because again, safety first.
Nice. What
Safety
a
first.
fancy pants.
That's what
like
I mean,
this.
that's what my like thing for North Texas
Base.
Beer Week is like. My beer guide is like, hey, drink water,
Yeah, eat.
eat food, work out, maybe have a hangover cure,
It's like if
and
you go to
then
GABF, the
enjoy
people-
yourself and drink responsibly.
Nice.
which is
Responsibly.
why we
Yes.
put the responsible in the missions.
This is perfect.
It's
This is
really
perfect.
important.
It was very
Um,
yeah. I mean, here's another thing. Lyft. I'll post it after this because I need to. But if you go to the Beer Week Facebook, we
North
have
NTX,
NTX
Beer Week, on
yeah,
Facebook.
on Facebook. I'll post the Lyft thing.
Oh my gosh.
And it is. She just realized what's
This
in
beer.
front of her. Oh,
Well,
this
no,
one
this
is
beer
good.
is really good.
Oh,
but
that's
this
amazing.
beer,
But it's
Yes.
like 35% off your first ride, and not like you have to sign up. Like literally, if you're already a person,
Oh, that's great.
well, just on Lyft.
If you're a
No, I
human
get it.
being and you can,
If you
can
breathe
call
air
Lyft.
if you're not a
and
canine,
expel carbon
Okay,
dioxide.
you need to put that link up.
yeah,
I will
because
totally
it's
use
I
that.
think it's NTX BW, I think, but I'll make sure I post it.
Okay, before we run out of time, I got to talk about this tonight.
yes.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
okay, so
Pumpkinetta.
we're gonna give
That's
away
where
some
we
free
hanging.
beer here with Denton County Brewing Company.
and Beer Week
Seth-
swag. I'll have some swag and stuff. I'll go.
Oh,
grab
nice.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. And Seth right now is bringing up your beer.
Yes, Blueberry Fortune.
Yes.
And
the Night Witch.
Yes, which
the
is a Russian
Witherspoon-
Imperial-
Yeah, Russian Imperial Stout
like
and
huge,
Witherspoon,
right?
Witherspoon, it's
bourbon barrel.
20.5% or something.
16.7% alcohol. 16.7. No,
Oh.
almost 20.
Witherspoon's from my
gosh.
hometown, and that was a Piggly Wiggly when I was.
Ah,
Oh my
that's right. The
gosh.
sign is still in there,
It is,
man.
yeah.
Yes.
What great people they are. Oh, I
right?
love Natasha.
Okay,
and,
so that's happening here.
Yes.
After we leave here, at
Pump-
9 p.m., we're doing 5 years of Pumpkinator.
You had to say it Bumgarnator.
Bumgarnator.
I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, that's
but
the image I
just the
found.
way
That's
I
like your
say
signature
it.
event, too. You've done that one every
yeah,
year.
we've done
right?
that. We've kicked off North Tech Spear Week every year with that.
And you just
St.
add a
Arnold's
year.
always gets it.
Just add an extra
Yep,
year.
we just bump it out.
One year
so
it'll
we're
be
doing
a 10-year vertical.
Oh, this could be
Oh,
ridiculous.
snap.
As long as St. Arnold's keeps letting us pull stuff from their cellars, I'll keep doing it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Brock and company.
This year is changing. This year, the barrel-aged Pumpkinator is going on sale as well at 9 p.m. Yes, whatever's left of it.
Let's say you probably have a pretty limited
Hashtag
supply.
dead. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
That was
Let's
like for
drink
all the
this
young
stuff
people.
up
I bought one of those the other
Like,
day.
literally-
Cool kids are saying.
Yeah, they're like, I'm dead right now. Like,
Really?
yes.
Oh,
like
I'm
when
so old.
something's too exciting, like this beer, the Angry Chair / Untitled Art, I'm dead right now.
Did
I'm dead.
Fetch ever catch on?
No, that's so fat.
Poor Gretchen Wieners.
No, just dead. I'm dead.
Oh, okay. And what else are we drinking?
We drank
Brand new
Untitled
beers.
Art.
New
Yeah, Untitled Arts Northeast IPA. These guys just landed in Texas. Well, just a week and a half ago, but they just brought even more stuff. So that's their Northeast IPA, and then the chocolate vanilla maple
Well, but if you
syrup
read that,
imperial.
It's
chocolate,
so good.
Bacolit, vanilla,
Oh,
maple,
well, that's
Imperia.
the can wrap.
I know, but I
So
like that. That's
good.
how I got
Bacolit.
confused.
I
Yeah.
love the
But it's
Bacolit.
also with
Bacolit.
Angry Chair. I don't know if you guys have had
Angry Chair Brewing
any-
is
Okay, I was
amazing.
like, Angry Chair is the
this
most
one's with full
amazing.
pint.
I know, that's really awesome
Yeah.
too. So they're doing a lot of collabs. They can
Lots
put
of
them-
collabs. Actually, everything they brought this round are all collabs.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and well,
I need more of this.
the Neapolitan was a collab as well.
Get more of this. One.
Yeah, they do a
I'm
bunch
trying.
of.
Yeah.
Speaking of collaboration beers,
Oh.
I, as do 214, should say we. I have
So you get
a partner named Sabio. Yeah. But it's a certified dank with Noble Ray.
I saw
Nice.
that.
And
It's
it's a
hemp.
hemp-
That's the
Ale,
party that you guys are
Imperial.
doing.
Yeah, so Tuesday at the Common Table Dallas,
Uh-huh.
we get a DJ. People bring out their vinyl. You say, I would like you to play song this off this vinyl. He's a legitimate DJ that like uses vinyl all the time, so it's not like me up there going with your vinyl. And he plays what you want. And
Which
it is,
one is it?
and it has become the most eclectic. It's awesome. I've discovered so much cool music up there.
That's legit.
So we're doing that Tuesday, and then the big launch party's Friday night, and it's in Noble Ray's Tap Room.
Sweet.
And same DJ is going to play. Brian, Pint Services. Is that the
Pint Services.
He's going to
Oh, yes.
be printing live shirts, so the only place you
Denton's
can get
own
shirts.
Pint Services.
We'll have
Yes.
custom crowlers. The only place you can take the dank home is what I've been saying.
Oh my goodness.
So you
all
can
at
do
Noble
that.
Ray.
Yes,
And that's next Friday.
that is
Friday
Next
the
Friday
9th.
evening. Yeah.
There you
Yes.
go. Right on. Oh, man, I'm sad.
And
I'm gonna
Saturday,
be at the
Bus to
Monk.
Nowhere.
Yep.
I'm gonna be at the
Sunday,
monk too.
Yay.
Hangover.
So I'm gonna be
brunch
here
at
and then the monk.
Like, man,
Community.
this is, the brunch. The hangover brunch at Community. That's Sunday.
So
right?
that's like kind of is that kind of taking place of the brewers?
Kind of. I mean, you're not in its I mean, you could dress fancy if you wanted, but Luck's doing
You can
the
drink
food.
fancy whenever you want.
It's true. That's my thing. Is like put a cummerbund on if you want. Why
Yeah,
not?
do it.
Mhm. Just do
Cummerbund and a t-shirt.
it.
God, that's
Fred,
this.
what's his name? Wore an ascot all the time.
Nice. There
On
you go.
Scooby-Doo,
Yeah.
right?
I like this.
All the time.
Dude,
I'm gonna try this lactose.
last night
so
I
good.
dressed up I dressed up to go to the Fort Worth Symphony.
Your whole family.
That was adorable. Harry Potter
Yep, for Harry Potter,
I
the
died.
music of Harry Potter.
again.
Oh,
Again.
there it is.
Too young. I'm just kidding.
I had a wonderful, beautiful
staying.
wife and two adorable chubby cheek children. It was amazing.
They are so cute.
Yeah.
They are adorable, and your wife is beautiful. Your family is the
I
best.
got real lucky.
Somehow
you did.
you.
This
yeah,
guy
what
knows
happened?
about it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, adorable kid, wonderful wife.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes,
I
you
know,
do.
I'm very lucky.
I have a really cool husband, but no kid yet.
It's okay.
I have to produce
Work on that. Come on.
I do all the
It's
time.
really easy.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
All right, see you later.
Da-da-da-da-da. There's like the monkey with technical difficulties, like doing the little thing and then tearing up the wires.
Oh God, this
This
has
beer is
been-
really
is
good.
really good.
This has been like the best show ever. I'm
Yes.
so glad you've come up.
Y'all
with
have
this.
fun. That's what I wanted to do. When you asked me, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
that's a
I
good
do
way to do
have
beer.
to just say this beer is delicious.
It's
What
kind of
do
all
you-
hitting me at different times. Like
What do
vanilla
you-
was up
I
front.
know.
Now I'm getting maple on the end. It's like I've got syrup in my mouth at the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
It's
it's
so
coated
sad.
my mouth with syrup.
It's like
things-
right in the middle is like the stout, and then at the very
Who
end,
distributes
kind
these
of
cats?
Flood. Flood Distribution.
Always flood,
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep. The
Shout
same-
out to
like
Kyle
it?
White, man. Kyle
What?
White comes to every Bring Your Own Vinyl.
Nice.
No, I don't want to shout out to Kyle White. He abandoned Denton.
Ben
Yeah.
Easley has
Sassy
removed. He's
Frass.
taken back the
That's
shout out
right.
to Kyle White.
No shout out to Kyle White.
I just did it backwards. I took it back.
Nice. Thank you. No, I love Kyle very much. I just miss him. And I'm jealous he's never
I've
up
heard
here.
some great music
Same
that
with-
he's brought.
Ben Motley. Ben Motley doesn't
great
exist
guy.
to me anymore.
He's dead. You're
Yeah.
dead to me,
Ben
Ben
used to
Motley.
come and hang out with me every night.
Don't you have like a bin pack that you have to be at least okay
Oh,
with every other bin that
Dude,
exists?
that was a weird one. Ben Love, gigantic, invited me to the All About Ben's party in Portland. And I was like, man, I wish I could buy a plane ticket to Portland
The
in the next
perks of
2
owning
days.
a bottle shop in
Right?
Denton.
Yeah. Oh, being named Ben. That is
Did
key.
I hear you talking? I was eavesdropping earlier. Are you like going to some dogfish type of fun stuff? Are you doing
Maybe. I might be
Ooh.
going up to Delaware to go party next
some? I'd like
spring.
to hear about that
Yeah.
if you go do
We'll
that.
talk some more about that.
Yeah.
And if I do it, these folks are going to know about it because I'm going to be live casting.
Right,
that
that's
stuff.
the best part of
You're
it.
like,
Yeah.
what? Look at me.
Like, hey, sorry, buddy. I know we were going to have a private chat, but Facebook Live.
But yeah, you guys did that the first year I went to JBF, right? You did some interviews with people and stuff like that. Yeah, you were
Oh, yeah.
way more, like you did way more actual stuff than I did when I just had Dallas Precinct. I was like, I'm gonna just, and I still have it, but I don't do it as much. But I'm just gonna promote stuff. I'll just promote events and
Right on.
tweet out events.
Right on.
But you guys were, remember that thing we did at Henry's Tavern?
Back
Really
in the
early on
day,
with all the
man.
brewers, like Wim came. And all that.
Wow. Yeah, this was
I
a
saw
long.
a picture.
Cam
of that
was
the other
there.
day. I think it's still my
Tate
Twitter
was still
header.
with
Is me
Deep
talking to
Ellum.
some lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gosh, that was a long time ago.
More things
wish
you
I would've
couldn't
been
pull
there.
off today.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, and it was
More
like
things.
we had 5 breweries.
Yeah.
That was one of Face's first
was.
jobs
Petty
for
Colas was there.
Petticolas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
Dang.
and I was like, oh my gosh, what is this wintervention? My goodness,
It is delicious.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Very
amazing.
fun wintervention story about my
Well,
wife.
Oh, you gotta have to tell me about this in a minute.
Yes.
It involves
After
Did we both like? Oh,
It's beer week related. It was the first beer week. We were going to do the first brew bus during beer week. We ended up doing like a private Petty Colas tour, and he launched Wintervention that night.
and she.
Dang.
We had our kid with us, and she came up to me an hour-ish in and was like, another one of these. And I was like, no.
No, you don't get no mo. This is
She
a
goes,
very
it's
high
delicious.
alcohol
I'm like,
content.
no, it is
Honey,
delicious. It's
a
10%.
Yeah, I was about to say 10%.
Needless to say, I pulled the reins immediately at that moment, and I was the
You
driver.
can't
of
taste
that.
the alcohol.
But she
in it.
deserved it. She carried a baby around
Yeah.
for whatever.
Whenever I have a baby, I'm gonna be like, I deserve all that I need.
Guess what? It's your turn now.
Yeah, take this baby.
It's
I
fun
want a
as the
drink.
dad to be because you have a designated driver built
Yeah.
in for a little bit of time. But then as soon as that flips, it's like
No.
but what you'll notice is because you drink like we do, like you'll negate all of that, and then that 9 months will end, and you'll be like cheapest date ever, where you're
Right?
this much
Be like,
beer.
I'm
like,
done.
yeah.
I'm good. I'm good to go.
So that's happening with Wintervention. But Wintervention's out and about right now. And
It
it's
is.
one of my favorite
It's in market.
Petty Colas beers. It's
Yes, I do love me some
Love
Petticolas.
it. Love it.
Do some.
It's so unique too. There's not a beer like it. I've had people try to describe it. I'm like,
See, you can't stop.
it's like a glazed donut, liquefied but not sweet.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that's a really good description.
best
With
I
a
could get.
little bit of like
You know what?
Christmas,
You know what it
Christmas
is?
cookie.
Yeah, like it's
No,
that little
it is.
spice.
It is a
Yeah, just like a little
cigar.
spice.
It is a cigar with your feet up on a fire pit as snow falls around you. That's Wintervention.
What
That
a
is a really good description.
what a
Matt.
You're
wizard
welcome.
Michael
You
Petticolas is.
like
He
did
is
the bearded
indeed.
lady description just then.
That was like an experience
wow.
description, yeah.
I try to make mine experiences, and you just went. Here
There
you
you
go.
go.
That
You can
dude
have that
makes
one.
like
Channel your
12%
inner
beer.
bearded
My inner
lady.
bearded lady.
Yeah, you got it.
Nice.
You are a girl.
There's
I'm just
one
kidding.
there's one in all of us.
Yes, there is always a
Bearded
bearded
lady
lady.
in all of us.
Should make a shirt like that. I need one of your shirts, by the way. Do you have Fat Man size shirts, or did you just make little people size shirts?
No, I have.
Yeah, I try to get his shirts all the time, and like I
about-
don't have
Are
any
you kidding
double
me?
XLs, bro.
Man, I got
Hey.
a couple.
All right.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got a
we got
couple.
you hooked
I
up.
wear my
can-
bearded monk shirt a lot. The one that I do have.
Okay.
Paul
I'll get you
Hightower
one.
I'm a
wears this,
walking-
neon pink one.
Yeah,
You know?
advertisement.
Yeah. At one point, Dickies was like starting to dabble and wanted to maybe do some stuff with me, and I was like, I will brand
Right.
my chest if you want
Bring
me
me,
to.
bring me ribs.
Get a tattoo of Dickies on my chest.
Dickies.
Just like one little rib just says Dickies because they sell. Yeah.
Everything I do has
So
to say
weird.
sponsored by Dickies
Right.
underneath it or whatever.
I feel like as long as I get free Dickies for a lifetime, we're good.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that
we-
wouldn't be bad.
And
We're
money.
legit.
Okay.
Yeah. Barbecue all day.
I want to go drink some more.
We have a
go
lot
drink
of fun
some more.
stuff to do.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do
This
have
evening.
so many.
Okay.
events.
You're
let's go
missing
do some
out if
drinking.
you're in that world.
I know.
Right? You need
Guys,
to be in
You
Denton.
should come to this
Yes.
world
Now.
and do that.
Come if you're watching this now. Get down to the Welcome Center. Come try some free beer.
We're hanging out.
And then let's roll back to the Bearded Monk in DCBC. Let's drink Pumpkinator. Let's
Yes.
drink Night Witch is coming out tonight,
Yes.
right?
Oh, boy,
And then
let's drink
Night
tomorrow,
Witch.
blueberry.
Oh,
Anybody want to share a Night Witch with me? Because I can't drink a whole one.
Oh man,
I'm
this
behind
one's getting
this.
me already.
that's fair. I'm in on this with you. Maybe somebody out there in Radioland will do it
I'll
with
buy
you.
you a Night Witch and we can
Oh,
Lady in the Tramp style.
that was what I was saying. That sounds so not.
Just 2 straws, I guess.
Hey, Beer
until
Week's
they-
all about making new friends
Friends.
and trying new stuff. So
It's
is
a
perfect.
lubrication. Beer
Social
is
lubricant.
lubrication.
Okay. This is it. Guys, you have no excuse right now. No excuse. Come, join us tonight. Let's get in trouble. Let's have some fun.
I'm Dentoning.
Do
I don't
it.
ever Dent.
Yeah.
Oh.
This
I
is
came
great.
up here for
Welcome
one
to
semester at UNT and never came back. I was
And
like,
here
no,
you
I'm
are.
good.
Welcome back.
All right.
This is my welcome back.
This is it. You
Twice
get
this weekend.
chance with Matt Dixon right now and then a little bit on Sunday.
But yeah, a few hours on Sunday.
And then-
a finite amount of time on Sunday.
You could always spend the night out here. I mean, like we have
Yeah,
houses.
come on.
I got to
Really.
take people back on Sunday.
Like
Like I'm the
Blue.
shepherd taking the bus back.
Oh, I like that. You're the beer shepherd.
Yes.
And then next week, we got the Lewis brothers coming up from Tubbs.
Heck yes.
Yeah. So we're going to see
Tubbs.
you guys next Friday before North Texas Beer Weekends with Chase and Chris Lewis.
Yes.
And you have double dry hopped
So we're beginning and
Oh,
ending.
yes.
series 4.
Right here in
Right
North
here.
Texas Beer Week. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Stay with us, guys. Go have fun. Come drink with us. If you don't drink with us, I'm
Cheers.
sorry.
NTXBeerWeek.com is the official
Ooh.
list
nice.
O events.
Yes.
So everything on there. Hit it
And then
up, man.
they can go grab the latest issue of Dallas Observer.
Dallas
There's a bunch in
Observer.
there.
You open it to the middle, and it's this nice little Beer Week guide. A few little pages. Of
There you
Very
go.
nice.
Brian Brown wrote some great content.
I love that guy so much.
I do too.
We got to get Brian Brown up here, too.
Yeah,
Good
All right.
Do it.
So,
That'll
guys,
be my favorite episode ever to watch. if you do
yes.
that.
Guys, enjoy this week, and we'll at least see you next week.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Cheers.
Bye.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out DentonRadio.com for new Denton artists and where they're playing next. While you're surfing the internet, make sure you check out our friends Classic of Denton at ClassicofDenton.com.